Hello, I'm Sudarshana Starshine Star. Welcome. I'm so glad that you're here with me. It's a beautiful evening. It's Tuesday, June 17th, 2025. My YouTube channel is called It's the Dazzling of the Light, or just go to YouTube and type in at Sudarshana Starshine Star to access my well over 200 clips there on a variety of topics, but they're all pretty juicy, pretty hot. I don't really do the mundane and boring. I'm really not interested in that. Why not join my YouTube? It's free. Why not? Why not like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell? I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing that. I begin all of my clips with the 3 opening prayers, which are in Sanskrit and Telugu, and they are short. And this is to bless, protect, purify, and uplift you, me, and this clip. They are the Guru Mantra, the Ganesha Mantra, and the Gayatri Mantra. Om, 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam Tasmahi Sri Guruve Namaha. Om Suklam Bharataram Vishnum Sishivarnam Chatubhujam Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhako Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to do this. It's going to be, most likely will end up being 3 very short sequences of a series that I'm going to call, after the title of this, I'm going to call it Exclusive Virginia Giuffre's Dead Man Switch Released. This came a little over 7 hours ago on X from Jack Straw, blue checkmark account. Let me read this to you. This is, I'm reading aloud to you a short video. You'll see the picture of Virginia in the thumbnail here on my YouTube channel. This is her speaking. And this, as I listened to it, and I knew that, it didn't give the exact date, but I knew that she had recorded this some years ago, because some people that she references here are not walking around on the earth plane. They have been picked up for crimes against humanity and or treason and given military tribunal, and capital punishment is what follows being found guilty of capital crimes. Let me read to you what she said. Oh, and one last thing. After I read this, I'm going to go on in the part 2 and most likely part 3 of this. Try to finish it this evening and put it up for you. What I have to say about this, because there's much to say about it. And I don't believe that Virginia is unalived right now. I do believe she's in WITSEC, or witness protection. I truly do believe that. But let me just share with you what she released on her video. I have been MURDERED. This is the real Epstein list. If you're watching this, it means they got me. My dead man switch activated automatically after I missed 2 scheduled check-ins. I had it set up months ago because I knew this day was coming. I did not DIE by accident. I was MURDERED to keep their secrets buried. My name is Virginia Louise Giuffre. I was one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. I survived Little St. James, and I'm going to interrupt this here, listener, to say, if you don't know, Little St. James Island is the name of Jeffrey Epstein's island that you see that had that temple on top of a little mountain. And I'll talk about it more in the following clips of this series that I'm going to record this evening. I survived Little St. James, but survival came at a price. I saw too much, knew too much, and now they've silenced me. But it's too late for them. They thought KILLING me would bury their secrets. But this video is going to a few organizations I trust, ones that have been exposing the truth for decades. You know who you are. It's your job to continue this fight. I was 16 when they reeled me in. I worked at Mar-a-Lago, folding towels, cleaning lockers. My father kept the tennis courts immaculate. We were just working folks trying to scrape by. Trump, he was around, but he was never the threat. The real predator was Ghislaine Maxwell, prim and proper, smiling, promising to teach me massage therapy at the Pink Mansion in Palm Beach. I had no idea. I was being fed into a nightmare machine. Epstein's island was hell disguised as paradise. You've heard some names linked to him, but those are just the sacrificial pawns. The real players, the ones they've protected at all costs, are still hiding in plain sight. I'll name two now. The first, a former U.S. President, Barack Obama. Publicly, he's revered. Privately, he was one of the worst. He wasn't there for the girls. He was there for the island boys, young boys, trafficked and groomed. I saw him more times than I can count, always without his Secret Service detail. Sometimes with his Hollywood friends, George Clooney and Tom Hanks. I still have nightmares about them, arrogant and drunk on power, slinking into the cabanas with kids barely out of childhood. The second, Bill Gates, the billionaire philanthropist, loved by the media, hailed as a savior. We called him the benefactor, and we used to dread seeing him naked. But he didn't come to party. He came to experiment. Genetic experiments, human experiments. I saw him inject a young girl with something he said was a genetic enhancement. She was younger than me, strapped to a table, terrified, treated like a lab rat while they muttered about seeding the future of the species. These men think they are gods, playing with life like it was theirs to own. I'm telling you now, Epstein isn't dead, as it isn't DEAD. They staged his DEATH because he was too valuable. He held blackmail on some of the most powerful people on earth, files, videos, confessions. They couldn't risk him talking, but they also couldn't risk him gone, so they hid him, stashed him under the protection of the same elite who once paid him to supply them with flesh. And they thought KILLING me would stop this from coming out. They were wrong, and there is so much more to come. Hidden servers, encrypted drives, witness testimonies, it's all going to hit the light. This video is just the first detonation. The data drops are timed and automatic. They are going to people who can make a difference, and nobody can stop it now. Not even the law enforcement agencies in the US and the UK, the same ones that buried the evidence I handed them, can't stop this truth from getting out. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. Don't let my DEATH be just another headline. Burn their lies to the ground. Make the world see the monsters behind the masks. And to any survivors out there, don't give up. We are in this together. They can't KILL us all. Make them pay. That was the end of her video. I'm ending this now. God bless you and yours. I'm sending much love to you and yours. I will see you when I see you. Stay tuned for part 2 and most likely part 3 of this series. Bye-bye for now.